Tracy Stamping. And yes, I hurt my hand. I hurt my palm. I was weeding yesterday and I was a little aggressive with the weeder tool and I messed up the palm of my hand. And I was not wearing gloves, and that was a rookie mistake. So, pardon the bandage while I try to heal that up. But I'm super excited to be here with you today because my paper pumpkin just came in. And I got to tell you, it's been 13 years of getting paper pumpkin, and I am still excited about it every single time I get it in the mail. There is something about the surprise element that I really love. And every month I feel like they knock it out of the park. Next month is their I think next month is the birthday month. And so we're getting 2 stamp sets in the next paper pumpkin. So if you don't get paper pumpkin, I would highly recommend that you give it a try. Right now, we have free shipping through Friday, which is awesome. I love free shipping. And I'll show you, there's a stamp set and paper that coordinates with this set. So I'll show that to you. But I have not looked at the videos for this month. I have not snuck a peek at anything. So you're going to get my completely unfiltered surprise reaction to this paper pumpkin. This is the one. There should be refills and maybe some full kits available starting usually around the 25th of the month. I have not looked to see if they're up yet. Sometimes they're up a little early. But if you didn't get this kit, if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, so you go ahead and subscribe for the next month, then you can work backwards and you can buy past kits, which is a really nice feature. So this one was supposed to be the spring one. Sweet spring greetings. Hello, friend. Happy Easter. Cute. We've got some Easter eggs and some grass. I'm hoping we got, oh good, we got Shy Shamrock. It's a fun green. It has like a blue tint to it, but it's really cute for green. So that's good. I like Shy Shamrock. Shy Shamrock is one of our in colors, and it is good through I think April. So it's one of the in colors that's going to go away, which kind of makes me sad because I like it a lot. When in colors disappear, we get them for 2 years and then we get some fresh ones. But I'm kind of sad when an in color disappears. Okay, so everything so far is like screaming spring, which is great. I love it. And I can't wait to see the front. So if you don't get paper pumpkin, everything you need is included in the kit. The embellishments, the adhesives, you've got your glue dots and your dimensionals. There's sometimes like twine, the stamps, the ink, and then all the paper pieces you need. And then there's, this is a paper insert, so you can put this in with your stamp, and it just helps you to see it a little bit easier. I usually put this in a clear envelope, and so I kind of store these 2 guys together in a clear envelope, and this helps me to be able to, see them and sort them. Let's see what we got. So 3 very cute cards, one with the bunny, one with an Easter basket, and then one that just has like flowers and stuff, which is really nice. That's really sweet. That one could definitely work for like a baby card too. Fun. Okay, so on the inside you get instructions on how to build them, and they'll tell you like you're gonna stamp, then like here's where you would want to put all your adhesives, and they even show you like put glue dots here, put dimensionals here. And they're really smart. Like don't put dimensionals down here because you're gonna tuck that, underneath this big banner or whatever. So I like that they give us directions on where to put all the adhesives and stuff. So they do that for all 3 cards. Excuse me. Maybe I spent too much time outside yesterday. And then this is actually just to help you kind of sort or get all your pieces together. So you can use this. I don't use this image as much. I really just use the inside pieces. And then the back shows you everything the kit contains. It also has all the coordinating colors listed. There's a video link, so you can go see the video. And then there's also this add-on die set, which is really cute. That coordinates with 3 months of the kit. So January, February, March. So January's was the postage stamp die. I'm assuming this is like the tulips. And then I'm assuming this beautiful word is what's going to go with next month's kit. Next month's kit has really pretty hummingbirds in it. And it has an extra stamp set, which is awesome. All right, so really pretty envelopes. It looks like they're all the same, which makes life easier. It's great when they're different, but... And then I found that they like tend to kind of tuck things in between the layers here. So we've got this, we've got this, we've got this. So we've got blue, and then kind of a cream color. And then it looks like we've got the eggs, and like these look like all the pieces to stamp. And then, wow, and then these are all the guys that are ready to go. That's a cute little bunny. All right, so now's a good time to show you the coordinating set that goes with this. So Easter basket is the coordinating stamp set. There's a couple of cute bunnies in here, and then there's like the carrots and things. Happy Easter, Easter's on its way, hello spring, and for you. I actually like the fonts in this one a little bit better than I like these fonts. So like when I'm using this later, because I'll do Easter cards for my senior center classes next month, I'll probably use these sentiments, but I might use like these bunnies. Because there's no bunnies in here. There's only the little Easter eggs, which those are cute too. And if they're similarly sized, that might go well together. One of the reasons I really liked this was for the die for the Easter basket. So the Easter basket die has one die that cuts all these strips, and then those strips you can use to interlace inside this basket, which is really cute. There's also a very pretty daffodil die that I thought was really nice. And then this little grass die is nice, and this little kind of banner one is cute. And then the rest of these cut out images from the stamp set. I think the bow is independent too, but I always like it when they do something like this. So we're gonna do a little paper weaving in that. So next week I'll showcase the add-on project for this. And for those that get Paper Pumpkin with me, I am going back to what I used to do like 10 years ago, which is I'm mailing the add-on projects. So everybody who subscribed to Paper Pumpkin with me this month will get my add-on project for this. It'll probably feature that really cute basket and some of the stamps from in here. So I'm excited about that. All right, so let's take a look at this. Oh, and then let me show you the paper too, because I wanted to show you that. So the Easter Joy specialty paper, you gotta see this. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic. I don't think we've ever had a specialty paper quite like this. It's shiny. So it's got like these, they're kind of like foil elements, but you can see how much sheen there is. So there's 2 sheets of this one, and then the reverse, let's see if I can go the right way. The reverse side is this really cute plaid, and I like that it's a little organic. It was hand drawn for sure. And then these stripes, super cute that they're not perfect, right? And then the flip side of the stripes is just a fun little flower motif. And then there's kind of the same flower motif, a little larger and in multicolor. The flip side of that is a really nice, easy to use Shy Shamrock garden looking scene. And then this paper is really cute because it's got these scenes, and so you can build on each of these scenes. So two of these to me kind of evoke, right? Like they've got that oval, which is kind of cute. And then, you know, this is super easy to put a bunny in here too. So these are super cute. So two sheets of that. The flip side of that is this fun kind of like quilty looking pattern. I actually like it. It's cute. And then there's a sheet that has really pretty flowers. And the flip side of that is a very soft, like a light blue. And then the eggs are fun. And the flip side of that is the cross hatch that you could use to build the basket. And I see a lot of people die cutting the baskets out of this one. So that's really cute. Then there's an extra pack of paper called the Pleasant Patterns paper. And I think I used literally every single piece. There's 3 designs, 2 sheets of each. One is this really pretty pink, and there's no flip side to this. It's really thick. And then the other is this Shy Shamrock, which I thought was really fun. And then there's a third one that's like a pink, petal pink and copper tone. I used literally every last bit of that in a project earlier this spring, which is great. It's good to, you know, use your paper, right? So I'm excited to play with this a little bit. We'll do an add-on project for all my paper pumpkin people. And then you'll see some more designs with this next month for my senior center folks and their fun cards. So I'm excited about that. So this time we're gonna just check out this cute paper pumpkin. So let me, trying to see which one I want to do. If I want to do the eggs in the basket, let's do the bunny. He's cute. All right. So when you're punching these pieces out, I think it's really important that you keep all 3 sheets together and you punch them all out at the same time. It makes them a little bit sturdier, and it makes it a little bit easier for you to punch it out, knowing that you won't like break anything or tear anything. So I usually just punch them out all together, all at one time. So paper pumpkin, I think it's $27.50 or $28.50, I can't remember, plus tax each month, and that includes shipping, so it comes straight to you, which is great. And then you're done and you're ready to make your cards. All right, so we need a bunny, and we need one of these, and then we're gonna need one of these little eggs. And I think, okay, so we're gonna do the Happy Easter. So the Happy Easter is made to go on a banner, so it's got a swoop to it. Now we can swoop something, right? We can take a straight sentiment and we can make it swoop by like literally kind of curving, you know, the stamps, or a stamp can come pre-swooped. This one's pre-swooped. All right, so that's gonna go there, and I'm going to get a block out. And the first time you get paper pumpkin, you get a block with it too, which is great. All right, so I'm gonna make it a little swoopier if I can. We're gonna see if I'm able to make it a little swoopier. It's cute, but I want a little more swoop. There we go. All right, and then let's do this. So we have 5 in colors that come every year, and so we always have 10 kind of running concurrently, and they last for 2 years. Oh, I've never had that happen before. Wow. Okay, well that's special. Huh. Well, let's see if that glue will stick down. If not, I'll get my big pad out. I just have to re-glue that in there. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp my Happy Easter. 1, 2, 3, perfect. And then we're gonna get our little egg I'm gonna use the one with the little polka dots on them. Make one of our eggs. Oh, that's really hard to see because we're stamping tone on tone. So I'm going to take it off of there. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Cute. All right. Good. Good. All right. We've got our pieces. I think that's about it. And a little bit of twine. It tells us how much twine we need too, which is great because then we don't have to worry about it. Okay. So we're gonna move all of our other pieces over here. Oh, we need one of these too. And we need one of these. Yeah. All right, and then our twine. We need 7 inches, and if you don't have a ruler, we built in a ruler for you, which is really nice. So I don't have grid paper in front of me right now, so 7 inches, so that's pretty small. Looks like it's just gonna be a tiny little bow. Sometimes, instead of cutting it short, I will tie the bow on the roll. And right now, because of the way my hand is, I'm gonna do this just because I think I have a little less dexterity. So the other thing with twine is to make sure you tie it really loose before you tighten it, and then when you tighten it, you will it won't roll on you because sometimes they can roll. Okay, so now we're gonna put adhesive everywhere they tell us to. We've got some cute sequins. All right, so we've got our card base. I don't know where my bone folder is. Oh, there it is. Great. Lay that nice and flat. And then we're gonna put some glue dots on the back of this sheet. Generally, I can pick up glue dots with my fingernail and just set them down. If that is not for you and that doesn't work, then one of the other tools you can use is the pick a tool. So you can literally just lift them and place them just like this, which is great. So you can get the whole unit off the sheet pretty easily with our take your pick tool. It has a pointer and it has the flat end, the spatula. This is great for when you glue something down and it's upside down. You can actually like run underneath it and pull the sheet off without tearing everything, which is really nice. And then I like this because I can get the backers off of these a little bit easier when I have the little tool. So it just kind of picks those up and then makes it easy for me to get these off. Now we have glue dots on a roll, so you could use those if you didn't want to use these. We also have glue that you could just use, and this is basically like that. Our glue dots are really strong though, so it's a nice option. All right, so we're gonna put this down. And then on our banner, it's showing that we need one like here and 2 of these on this side. So we'll see what that looks like. And then it looks like the rest are gonna be with dimensionals. So we're gonna turn our other guys over and do some dimensionals. These are the mini dimensionals. So we can put, you could probably put 1 big one if you had some big ones, or we can put 2 minis. The minis are nice because you can get up on like his ear, which is great. And they are great for when you want to, you know, adhere something down, and it's kind of got, you know, narrow parts, so you're not having to like cut your big guys down. Oh, let's see. Okay, and then I like to, I think we're gonna put this, so I like to just press my fingernail in the middle of the dimensional, and that helps me to get the dimensional backing off really easily. So I'll do that. Hopefully. I usually end up with a bunch of these all over the floor. The dog finds them. No big deal. Luckily he doesn't eat them. Okay, so over here, we're gonna use that as kind of a guide. And then we've got our bunny, and he's gonna go kind of like that. His ears are gonna come out over here, which is fine. And then we've got, looks like he's kind of holding an egg maybe behind him. And then we've got some glue dots on here, so we're just gonna pull those glue dots off, the backers. And we're gonna put that on right side up because that's always helpful, right? Cute. And then we've got a little bow. We're gonna add the bow to him. Sometimes it's easier to put that than trying to put it on the actual little, you know, piece there. And then we're going to add some cute sequins. So we'll add a few here. Oh, did I get the, oh good, I got it. And it does tell us how many we can add. And sometimes you can see where they add them, and sometimes you can't. Sometimes I have to go and flip to the front to see where they put them. And again, sometimes I can see them, sometimes I can't. There, that's cute. Okay, there's card number 1. Super easy, super fun. That's a cute Easter card. Someone would be happy to get, I think. So hopefully you see that I still love Paper Pumpkin after all these years. I love the surprise. I love the designs, and I always feel like the stamp sets are fun and super useful and user friendly. For you know, outside of this, right, we can keep going with these stamps. So if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I'll put a link down below, but hopefully you enjoy this and got a sneak peek at Paper Pumpkin if you haven't gotten yours yet. And next week, I'll show you an add-on project that all my Paper Pumpkin folks are going to get. And I'll use some of the dies as well from that extra add-on set, so you can kind of see that too and see it in play. But thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you later. Have a great week. Bye.